my dear children. Good morning to all. So, I want to give one important announcement before moving to the class. By the end of July, we will be having our first midsum exam. So, all my students, you have to be very serious in your studies. And all the students should score good marks in social science. So, from today onwards, you have to take your studies in a very serious way and prepare for the first midsum exam. I hope we finished our 2 chapters, and these 2 chapters are okay for you. We put the TPs and all. So, you are all studying. So, today we are moving with our 3rd chapter, land and water. The last class, in the last chapter, we were dealing with globe, map, then uses of map, uses of globe, yes or no? Then directions, compass, northern hemisphere, southern hemisphere. So, this is a new chapter for you, land and water. Large land masses are known as continents. Large land masses are known as continents. Large water bodies are known as oceans. Large water bodies are known as oceans. Why I told you is that we are going to deal with land and water. And in this chapter, whenever we go through the map, whenever we go through the globe, the different colors can be seen in the globe and the map. And this blue area indicates water bodies. Blue area indicates water bodies. Whereas this green and brown indicates land areas. Green and brown indicates land areas. And next we are moving. I told you large land masses are known as continents. And how many continents are there? Yes, there are 7 continents. There are 7 continents. And according to the smallest, we have to study. We have to study this name of the continents in the order. So, one easy step to understand the continents are, listen carefully, one sentence you have to study by heart. What is that sentence? My very efficient mother just served us nuts. Can you say with me? Yes, we can all do the same. Say with me. My very efficient mother just served us nuts. For what I told you this sentence? Listen carefully. My, the listen carefully. This my efficient, that is in the case of planets. In the case of planets only. Sorry, I thought it is about 7 continents. So no need of saying that one. It was in the for the 5th standard students. So don't take this one. This is in the case of planets. So no need of taking that one. So we can study the 7 continents. What are the 7 continents? Asia, Africa, Asia, Africa, North America, North America, South America, North America, South America, Antarctica, Antarctica, Europe, Europe, Listen, Asia, one, Asia. Second one, Africa. Third one, North America. Fourth one, South America. Fifth one, Antarctica. Sixth one, Europe. And the last one is Australia. Last one is Australia. So listen carefully, my dear students, by that my efficient mother, that is in the case of planets. So no need of studying the planets now in this chapter. So just forget that part. We were dealing with continents, and large land masses are known as continents, and continents are of 7. And which are the continents, that also I told you. Next we are moving with landforms. Next we are moving with landforms. So different areas on the earth are formed and shaped differently. Different areas on the earth are formed and shaped differently. For example, some areas are hilly, some areas are plain, some areas have so many rocks. So all the land areas will be different. And these are known as landforms. And these are known as landforms. That is, they are varying differently. Some areas are hills, some areas are plain, some areas are rocky. So, all these together we can call them as landforms. Otherwise known as natural features of land. Otherwise we can call it as natural features. And next one is, we are going to deal with mountains, then hills, and then valleys. We are dealing with mountains, hills, and valleys. Listen carefully. Tallest and highest land masses are known as mountains. Tallest and highest land masses are known as mountains. And what are the features of these mountains? There are some features for the mountains. That is, mountains, they are very steep and they have sharp slope. They are very steep and they are having sharp slope. Then, next one. Top mountain. The top of the mountain is known as peak. P-E-A-K. Top of the mountain is known as peak. And chain of mountains. The chain of mountains are known as mountain range. Chain of mountains are known as mountain range. So, my dear children, once again we are going with the same points. Before winding the class, once again we are going to deal with the same points. The chapter's name is Land and Water. Large land masses are known as continents. Large water bodies are known as oceans. And blue indicates water. Green and brown indicates land. And large land masses are known as continents. And continents are of 7. Which are they? Asia, Africa, North America, South America, Antarctica, Europe, and Australia. These are the 7 continents. And next, we discussed about landforms. Landforms, that is, different areas on the earth are formed and shaped differently. That is, example, some areas are plain, some areas are rocky, some areas have hills, and they are altogether known as landforms. Otherwise, we can call it as natural features. Then we dealt with mountains, then hills, then valleys. Say, mountains means tallest and highest land masses are known as mountains. Tallest and highest land masses are known as mountains. And what are the features of mountains? They are very steep and having sharp slope. And next, top of the mountain is known as peak. P-E-A-K. And lastly, we were discussing about mountain range. What is mountain range? Chain of mountains are known as mountain range. So this is for today's class. My dear children, go through this points and study the points systematically. So have a nice day. Thank you.